This is 100 Reasons to Hate the London Marathon! I don't know if you've noticed this about marathons. They're long! It's a marathon, not a sprint. I hate that phrase. I've always hated it. They should translate that to, it's boring, not fun. Look at me, everybody, I run the big long one. The London Marathon discriminates against people who aren't physically fit. It's fat shaming, and it's 2020. That's not allowed no more. The London Marathon, you're missing two things, an egg and a spoon. Marathon had to change their name to Snickers because of marathons, because they probably thought, well, if anyone Googles marathon, they're just going to get some Wikipedia thing about this boring race, so we're going to have to change our name. Everyone gets a medal. Every single person who finishes the race. Last time I checked, medals were for first, second, and third. And I don't think third place people should be getting medals because they're losers. Now, there might be someone watching the video thinking, Marathon changed the name to Snickers long before the prominence of internet sites like Google, so I don't think that was actually the reason they did it, Ian. Look, if you're the kind of person watching these videos, expecting them to be fully researched, where I go home, type on my computer to make sure all the dates are correct, you need to start running a marathon so you're out of life for a while. It takes far too long to work out what inspirational music you're going to listen to when you're running it. And heaven forbid you put your iTunes on shuffle, because then you're trying to run the marathon, you're trying to get through the wall, Coronation Street theme tune comes on. Oh, great, yeah, this is getting me in the zone. No good sporting event would have a half version. Yeah? If it was good, they'd keep it whole. You're going to split in half. What? Five-a-side football? Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Five-a-side football. I don't even know who you are. You sure? We should have people in the studio when I'm doing these videos. Yeah, it's a good point. This is a big thing. The London Marathon, I don't know if you know this, it is dangerous. You know how much stress you're putting on your body to run 26 miles? That's almost as bad as the amount of stress it would take to record a video where you're basically just screaming for an hour and then trying to edit it down into a more marketable chunk. You imagine the toll that's doing on your body? And you've got to have so much tech if you're running the marathon now. You've got to have the right watch, you've got to have the headphones, you've got to have your phone on your arm, you've got to have the metal detector as you're going along. And why is everyone obsessed with people who can run a marathon? They're absolute psychopaths. You think of the type of person who's going to themselves, oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with my Sunday. I'm going to run non-stop for 4 or 5 hours. All those bottles that get thrown on the floor, littering. Paula Radcliffe, and I hope you're sitting down for this one, took a shit on the street when she was doing a marathon. Having a bit of a run, then she just thinks to herself, oh, I need to take a shit. I'll do it right here. Tower Bridge, big old shit in the street. The good running shoes are too expensive. There's always a couple of those pricks who turn up on a motorbike trying to do it on a motorbike. And even worse, they always bring some kind of broadcast level camera with them, filming the people behind them, just taunting them. As they filming them, just going, hey, look at these slow coaches, I'm going to win this marathon. You cheaters. You can tell marathons are shit because there's no cool marathon runners. We all know Usain Bolt, people like Michael Johnson, Jesse Owens going down in history. The only marathon runner we know is your pants, Radcliffe. And why do runners wear those weirdly short shorts? I always see men wearing these horrible short shorts, their asses sneaking out every time they raise their legs in the air. The commentary on marathons is boring, beyond belief. Like in football or tennis, cricket even, there's stuff going on. In marathons, what's the commentary? And they're all running. They're all running. They're all still running. None of them are going to stop running. And I can't foresee anyone stopping running. They're running. Oh, and the man who is at the beginning of the runners, he's starting to run a bit slower. And he's no longer at the beginning. Oh, he's picked up the pace and he's at the beginning. Everyone's running. Wow! And get this, last year, the cleaning staff, they were starting to clean too quickly. There's still people running the race and they're trying to pack everything away. There's rumours that they were bullying slow competitors, being like, oh, stop it, you shouldn't be running here, we're cleaning up and you're still running. Yeah, they are still running. So how about you stop being a Jobsworth? You're not allowed to stop and take photos of all the tourist sites you pass. The halfway mark is Tower Bridge. You're going to want something reassuring when you're at the halfway mark, but what do you have to cross? Tower Bridge as it's opening. The amount of people who go in the Thames because they can't make the jump over the bridge. They have water bottles for people when they pass, but what if you don't like water? Or what if you're running and you're working hard and you want a pint? And if you are making pints, I shouldn't have to say this to you, have the Guinnesses ready. Otherwise, you've got to pour it halfway, you've got to let it settle for a bit, and their time's f***ed. I don't mean to keep going on at Paula Radcliffe here, but the one time I take a shit in the street, I'm arrested. And apparently, I'm causing a public nuisance. I don't think so. And the worst thing about the London Marathon is literally everyone wants to do it. It's oversubscribed. And it's on everyone's bucket list. And when the same thing is on everyone's bucket list, it just means it's boring. Or I guess it could mean, yeah, okay, it could be an incredible thing. You know, a lot of people have the Northern Lights, seeing them on the bucket list. They're legitimately, that's an incredible thing. I mean, London Marathon's on my bucket list. I'd love to do a London Marathon, you kidding me? Oh my God, I'd love to do that. But the thing is, it takes dedication. It takes training. You got to slowly build it up. You got to build it up. It's sort of like a boxing fight where you don't quite do the marathon before you do the marathon. So then you'd be too tired. Ease yourself in it. It's a whole science I can't comprehend. I think that's one of the reasons I've been quite angry about this one. It's jealousy. That's all it is. Pure jealousy. I wish I was fit enough to do it. I wish I had the mental strength to do it. I wish I was raising money for charity. Can't knock people for raising money for charity. No, even if their intentions are 100% pure, you're raising money for charity. Well, you can have a go at people for that. I know I'm not. And yeah, all right, the shoes are expensive for the best ones. You don't need to get the best ones. Sometimes have good sales, get those voucher codes, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, actually, anyone can do it. I'll tell you what's more expensive. Football. Getting the boots, hiring like a pitch, you got to make sure you got people to do it with. Anyone can run. Anyone can just get out there, do a bit of running, and it helps your mind. It helps clear your mind. Imagine the strength mentally that it takes to run a marathon. Then you probably feel like you could do anything in life. Any problem coming at you. Yes! Got a marathon behind you. Strong person, money at a charity, fit and healthy. I don't see any negatives to it whatsoever. Pop a funny fancy dress costume on as well. Imagine me dressed as a pigeon. Everyone's like, you should be flying, mate. Shut up. Oh, what a sense of community at a marathon as well. Ah, well, I'll get there. It's a marathon, not a sprint.